Welcome back to Gameable, and today we're doing the Red Dead Redemption 2 Graves. There are 9 of them, but in order to do these, you have to get 100% in the story mode, so 100% completion to actually find any of these graves. First grave we have here today is Jenny Kirk, and a bit of a background in Red Dead Redemption 2. She joined Dutch's gang at some point prior to 1899 when they found her abandoned on the side of the road. According to Athur Morgan and Hosea Matthews, fellow member and recent recruit Lenny Summers developed attraction towards her. A botched ferry robbery in 1899 resulted in the gang fleeing to an abandoned site of Coulter in Ambarino. But Jenny was injured during the escape and had died shortly after they arrived to the first camp in Chapter 1. Here is the location for Jenny Kirk's grave in case you do want to check it out in the open world, bearing in mind you do have to be at 100% completion in the game. So here's David Callender's grave and a bit of his history. At some point Davey and his brother Mac joins the Dutch's gang. Charles wasn't a big fan of them. He described them both to be a pair of vicious bastards. Pardon me. Davey is shot critically injured during the failed heist in Blackwater before the start of the game. As the gang make their way through grizzlies, Davey Barley clings onto his life. He passes away shortly before the group reach Coulter. This is the exact location for Davy Callender's grave, in case you want to go check it out. It is in the snowy area, but I've tried keeping the snowy parts, like I've tried making one grave close to the other so you don't have to go from snowy to St. Denis back to snowy for another grave, if you know what I mean. Next grave up here is Eagle Flies, and he was born in an unknown year. He was born the second son of Rainsfall in an unknown year, sometime before 1899. Both his brother and his mother were killed by the US Army. He was basically migrated to Wapiti Indian Reservation, and Eagle Flies in is first seen when the gang are relocating from Coulter to Horseshoe Overlook, where he is observing the gang's journey along with Rainsfall and Pater. Eagle Flies is next seen at the mayor's party in St. Denis with his father. Soon afterwards, Athur Morgan meets him with his father and Evelyn Miller, where he offers Arthur with a possible job opportunity. This location right here is Eagle Fly's gravestone. If you were to want to go and see it, it's quite hard to see because it's within a bundle of trees, but it's one stick with his headband on it, so it's quite cool. Right, next grave on our list is Athur Morgan's, and a few of his nicknames from people within his gang were Black Lung, Cowpoke, Cough Billy, English Pretty Boy, Arthur Callahan, and more. He had a son called Isaac, and his son was killed along with his ex-fiancée. I believe her name was Eliza. No, sorry, not Eliza. It was Mary Linton. And Athur Morgan was born in 1863 to parents Beatrance and Lyle Morgan, a petty criminal outlaw. His father was arrested for Laurency in 1874 when Arthur was only 11 years old. Around 1878, Arthur was picked up by Dutch Vandelier and Hosea Matthews, viewing him as an adoptive father figure. Arthur came to share Dutch's vision of a life lived free from civilization and the rule of law. So Dutch kind of persuaded Arthur Morgan to become this outlaw he is. So anyway, here is the exact location for Athur Morgan's gravestone. If you were to go and see it, just remember it's got to be 100% in the story, otherwise nothing will be there. This location here is just outside, well, in New Hanover, and it is Susan Grimshaw's death location. Susan was one of the original members of Dutch's gang, and alongside with Dutch and Hosea and Athur Morgan, she became romantically involved with Dutch. She spent long nights playing poker with the gang, often sitting in Dutch's lap. Their relationship later ended, and Dutch eventually moved on to another woman named Annabelle. Despite that, she remained a close associate with Dutch, gaining his respect and eventually become the gang's arbiter.